Hey Aquarius, what's up? I was just having fun with TikTok. Don't mind me. It's cool. You should come and hang out with us there too, because I have to start TikTok first. So I always hang out and talk with them for a second before I hit the go live, and it's fun. It's good times. We were just talking about tarot reading in Russia, because in Russia tarot reads you. So anyhow, that's what we were doing. So hi, welcome. All right, I promise I'm better than this. Okay, I'll actually read the cards for you. It's cool. But thanks. I'm Archer. What's going on? How you doing? Aquarius, we're going to take a look at what's going on for you and the everyone's on your mind, pulling on the energies for the week ahead for the end of August into September. And whenever you find the reading, it's timeless. So it's whenever it popped itself into your phone's algorithm, you decide to click on it and come and laugh at my stupidity. I love you for it. It's cool. All right. So I love reading for you, Aquarius. I would totally hang out with an Aquarius. All right, let's go. Tap me into Aquarius's energy, please, and thank you. And of course, whatever messages come out for you, Aqua, I'll convey them across to you, whether they're good, bad, or indifferent, because nothing to fear. When you're with me, you are ultimately, definitely guided. Oh, who did I owe a spinny hug to when the live started? Angie, spinny hug. Conchetta, spinny hugs. April, spinny hugs. Ralph, spinny hugs. All right. Aquarius, spinny hugs by default, just spinny hugs. You better start giggling with your hair blowing in the breeze, all right? My Leo Venus gets jealous of your hair all the time. So let's go. All right. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but let's just go with it. Let's see where this goes. All right, here we go. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's do it, Aquarius. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. Here we go. Hey, Rohama, what up, girl? 4 of Swords is the overall energy into the 10 of Wands that leads to the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. So it's silence right now. It's a form of an energetical purgatory where nothing's happening, but I see changes coming in to bring in balance and success with the 6 of Wands. So it's almost like with the time recording this, the beginning of the week ahead is rather 4 of Swords and kind of quiet. And then as we get near to the end of the next 7 days, it's 6 of Wands. It's Caitlin Petty riding in on a motorcycle. It's cool. All right. That's how you get through Broadway traffic right there. All right, let's go. Current conditions at Aquarius. I don't know where we're going, but we'll find out when we get there. I'm with you. The 10 of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys, you're at the end of a cycle. Literally, I can't pull any different energy off of this combo with the 10 of Swords going on into the Page of Swords. You're Aquarius. You ain't snooping or stalking on anybody, right? This tells me that, like, 10 of Swords, you're at the end of an overthinking cycle. You're putting it behind you. Like, lessons learned, everything's handled. I'm ready for my Queen of Cups, my real love, all right? The name Hannah might even resonate to you because that's Hannah, the mother of faith, which kind of tells me if you have some faith, you got love coming in. You're just nearing the end of a cycle. 10 of Swords, Gemini energy. I like this. You're just nearing this end of this cycle here because you know how nice you are with everybody else, right? I mean, you are an air sign, but you're also the water bearer. So you got some love in there, you know, a little bit of emotion. And you're nice to everyone, and then you wind up being taken advantage of. 10 of Swords. But the 10 of Swords, the 10s are always completions in 2. So this is telling me you're coming out of that cycle. Coming into like an era where the people around you start giving to you what you're giving to them. 6 of Pentacles. Balance. I like this. People that are on your level. Nice. Okay, we'll get some clarifiers to see here. So you're coming to the end out of like a rough time, and you're coming into an era of real love. End of the overthinking, 10 of Swords. Enter into the real love, Queen of Cups. Cancer, Gemini, and interesting, but this Page of Swords, I do pull you off of that Aquarius energy. Because remember, the pages, they haven't decided what they want to be when they grow up. See, still looking. Do I want to be a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius? It's an Aquarius. Congratulations. All right, let's get into the love department. I'm trying to make you laugh right now a little bit more than usual because that 10 of Swords says that you haven't giggled lately or had a good time in a minute. So it's like, you know what? A lot of times laughter is the best medicine. Some of you guys, I'm being told, might have plans to like go to like a comedy club, stand up, or like a magician act or a show, little like an evening out type of a thing. I don't know. And if not, heads up, you might get invited to one. That's kind of cool. All right. What you doing for the holiday weekend? All right, let's get into the love department and find out, shall we? All right, starting with past. All right, because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell what to do her, because you got free will too, just like how your person exercised their free will with the Wheel of Fortune. I look at the Wheel of Fortune. This is the card of free will that you enter into it. I always see it as a roundabout, right? And sometimes you can go and you can just jump right through the roundabout like the General Lee. Not unless you're in Lebanon, Tennessee, you can. What? Right, Melissa? I know. But it's entering into this roundabout and deciding which road or which pathway to take. The Two of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles tells me that this person is currently being tested about their stability. Because by kind of like with the choice they made against you, it's like this person was either a bit of a time waster, or for some of you guys with that Ten of Pentacles, you kind of felt like you gave your best years to them. And it almost with the Two of Swords feels like a lost cause. Abraham testing Isaac's faith on Abraham. Isaac was a good kid. I know, right? Why you got to pick on Isaac? But that's the thing. Two of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, whatever they did, they feel like it messed up their Ten of Pentacles. And they can't exactly get rewarded for what they did to you. The good Lord willing always provides. They do some rough stuff on you. It has to come back on them sevenfold, 7 times. Okay? I got a feeling this person with this Two of Swords has been through a dark night of the soul as a result of what they did to you. Okay? For some of you, like the Two of Swords, some of you guys, like, they were only needed you when they needed you. If they needed money, pentacles, support, place to stay, whatever was going on. And they kind of like, I'm not trying to knock the crosswatcher too much, but it's almost as if they took a little bit advantage of your good nature. Okay? I'm going to, you know what I mean, crosswatcher? Even the crosswatcher sitting here going, yeah, I kind of betrayed Aquarius a little bit. I didn't really respect the sanctity of the relationship. Yeah, because you made it more of a situationship, Two of Swords. Okay, I'm not calling the crosswatcher out, but I'm sticking up for you, all right? You were totally dealing with a runner like a hamster in a hamster wheel. You know what I mean? All right, we'll find out. And I think you, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, were like, just, you couldn't take the cycle anymore. It became a lot. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get into the new nurse. New nurse? Who's in nursing? I meant new person, but I came out new nurse. Could be talking, maybe you or this person is a nurse, or in a very unusual turn of events, for my single Aquariuses, you bump into this person somehow related to a doctor's office or a hospital. I don't think you're in the hospital. Like, the vibes I'm getting is like you go to visit somebody and it just so happens you bump into, like, maybe you find the hot nurse, the McDreamy or the McSteamy. I don't know. Could be a specific message for the single Aquas. That's cool. All right, let's go forward. Hey, Nicole. What's up, girl? Spinny hugs. Hey, Conchetta. All right, we have the Nine of Swords. Oh, that's why I had to do a little bit of a single reading. I'm reading for a pretty good group of single Aquariuses as the star card comes out. That's your major arcana. Some of y'all, are you guys with this Page of Swords some of you guys are actually going back to school, maybe going into nursing school or something. I don't know, somehow it ties in. And the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. It's like you enter into the week ahead single or feeling single with no action, Nine of Swords, and you come into the Ace of Pentacles. I think you have a few potential options here. Whether you're invested in someone or just dating someone or just hanging out on Bumble, Tinder, what are the names of those? I don't do online dating. I don't know. Bumble, Hinge? I don't know. But the thing on this is I think you got some, I think if you're open to options, I think you actually got some good ones coming in. It's kind of like I'm doing a singles read. Cool. I love it. Let's go. Let's dig in. This is weird. We're getting some neat vibes. Wow, I love it. Whatever I did when I got into that fight with that Girl Scout this morning because she wanted her money for my tag-alongs, she won. But my gifts leveled up because I wasn't going to hit a girl, right? Or the person that brings me my tag-alongs. I couldn't, right? Anyways, let's just talk about you. All right, what's up with the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Cups? This is good. I know right now that Ten of Swords is telling me it's not so good at the moment. Ten of Swords, the Four Swords. But you are just beginning. That Page of Swords, too, you'll get a little bit of a sign or something. King of Swords, that's Gemini energy on this one. Archibald Butt. He was the aide to President Taft. Nine of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Three of Wands, and the Hierophant. You are elevating into a higher level of knowledge. No. Eight of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Where'd it go? Six of six. Some of you guys, the sixes are stalking you, like 666 or repeating sixes. Somebody could be a life path 6 or born on the 6 too. Remember, 666, don't freak out. It's actually motivation. Capricorn energy. It's not always about Toby. Toby's the biggest attention seeker you'll find. He was the world's first narcissist. All right. So anytime you're like, oh man, my person must have been in some devil energy, or that person was in devil energy, you can trace their roots all the way back to Toby. Anyways, 9 of Pentacles on the High Priestess. Okay. I would blow your mind, Robert, if we had a talk. You should message me. Anyways, check out the Biblical Tarot too. I'm actually the only tarot reader in the world that actually preaches the Bible through tarot. So it's nice to have you here. You were guided here for a reason by God. That's his name, God. Okay? It's cool. Hi, what's up? Spirit, divine, God. Why is everybody so scared of saying that? God. It's not that hard, right? Exactly, right? I got your back. It's cool. I even got your back. You're a cool dad. Okay. Wow. So, you know what? Somebody's like, somebody could be getting into religion with the Hierophant. That is the card of the Pope, originally known as the High Priest. Even for my female Aquarius, you're coming into a higher vibration. That's what this is. You're living in the higher vibration of the future that you want for yourself, not where you currently are. It's almost like you're not totally exactly where you want to be in life. And it's because I'm not trying to ego trip you here, okay? But it is kind of like you're on a higher vibration than those around you. And that's why some of them are either getting into fights with you, blocking you and closing you off, throwing away the key, stuff like that, is because they can't resonate at your frequency. But it's like you're casting the role of the movie that is your life. Like, have you been noticing your ears burning lately and stuff? You got people talking about you in rooms you haven't entered yet, and even in rooms you've already been, that they want you to come back. You're leaving an impression. I think that there's things getting put into place here with this Hierophant so that it's just ready for you going forward. All right. You might even have some strong Aries or Taurus in your chart. Pisces is here. Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius. Oh, well, duh. It's an Aquarius reading, Archer. I'm just reading the signs, man. It's cool. I stuck up for you a minute ago. Strong Gemini energy. Some of you guys might even have a Gemini placed stellium in your chart somewhere. Okay. But I dig it. Look. See how your dreams are actually speaking to you to give you guidance and directions, okay? You're actually getting little bits of previews with this High Priest, like you've already got your crystal ball out. So I'm being told, I'm talking to an Aquarius that your spiritual gifts are elevating. Some of you guys might even be noticing tingly hair, your crown chakra activating, getting the tones or the ringing in your ears. You are not in a Four of Swords energetical purgatory. What you got cooking here with this Hierophant Aquarius, this is why I love, you had me at hello Aquarius, straight up. But with this Wheel of Fortune to the Hierophant, your gifts are you're in an upgrade. You're not in a purgatory. It's a pause button. It's what's coming in. So somebody has totally been casting evil juju, black magic on you. All right. Could just be jealousy, evil eye. I don't mean they're dancing around a cauldron being stupid and stuff like that. I mean, like, just somebody being like, I hope Aquarius fails. I hope Aquarius bombs. I hope Aquarius. People shouldn't say that stuff, because you know what happens? It's that you get powered down. You start feeling Four of Swords, and God hands you the spiritual upgrade so that the people who cast that jealousy in your direction, while they're Page of Swordsing on you, right, they get to watch you succeed. Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. Straight up. You know what I mean? You're on a higher level plane than those people, and the more they keep trying to throw stuff your way, bullies can only get into your mind. They can't really have no effect on you. You're divinely protected. You're a very high level person. The demons know, hands off Aquarius. It's kind of like the pathway is being cleared for you with the Wheel of Fortune so that you can head forward to get exactly what you want. Your dreams are your manifestations getting ready to come into reality. That's why they're so weird, because you're like, there's no way that could happen. That I don't even remember half of it, right? Some of you guys are even like, Archer, I don't dream. I sleep. I don't dream. You do. They're just deep in the subconscious. You will start dreaming very soon and getting a lot of the playback. Even daydreaming totally counts, okay? But I still dig it for you. All right, so now let's see what's up with this past person vibes. 8 of Cups. You've walked away from those who, you know, their presence is no longer appropriate in your life. And yet they still all stalk you. Straight up. Straight up. I'd love to sugarcoat it, but no. Even the ones that blocked you and pushed you away, they still go back and be like, what's Aquarius up to? Oh, look at that. You know, it's like You do know how to leave a mark. All right, let's get into the past people's energies. What's up with this wheel for past peoples? I told you got more than one person looking at you, right? We got a lot of cross watchers here. That's interesting. Okay, let's go. Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Temperance, nice. Strength card into the Page of Cups. This person was a bit of a flirt. Oh, like they would get in with you, Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys even met through work, and the result of the breakup, it messed up your entire work direction too. Might have had to relocate, change everything in the directions for this. It's just like with Temperance. This person was kind of out of balance a little bit, and a bit of the vibes that, you know how like you gave your best to them and it was like a lost cause, because the next thing you know, you're looking at like they're posting other stuff on their social media with other people. And then they've got other text messages in their phone, especially like when you went past that time that they left their phone face up and forgot to relock the thing and you saw the texting screen and you're like, wow, nice. You know, the people that have those sneaky links that they hide behind the back, and I'm going off on an Eight of Pentacles work vacation, when in the Strength card, they're going to meet up with a sneaky link in that. And you found out because they thought they were slick with this Six of Cups. I'm just going to visit family, or I'm going to do this. I have a work conference to go to. But then Page of Cups, Temperance, they posted something that they shouldn't have. And now they're living in some regret on this because they know they messed up their Ten of Pentacles because it lies with you. The feelings here is that you're the only thing that was balanced and structured in their life. The stuff that they've got like black Sharpie marked out of their history was deep. See, told you. Whoa, the Seven of Swords, the deceit. See, look at him sneaking those 5 swords out of the situation. Just like in the original Rider-Waite Tarot, where it talks about the army dude going in and taking the 5 swords out and leaving the 2 swords there so that the military can't fight the next day. Some of you guys might actually be, you or them could be active or retired military. Well, thank you. Thank you for your service. You got strong Cancer energy and Leo's here. Temperance. Ooh, the Lovers is here with Gemini energy on the Two of Swords. Have faith, because right now they're feeling this heat just like this dude down in the boiler room on the Titanic, okay? The boiler room on these things, they averaged about 120 degrees, and the Titanic was pretty advanced. It had good ventilation. The fourth funnel wasn't a dummy. I said that to Capricorn too. Anyways, fourth funnel wasn't a dummy. It actually was the provision for the air for the turbine room. You could actually go all the way from the bottom of the boat all the way to the top of the funnel. People used to take smoke breaks on the top of the fourth funnel. I can swear. Could you? I'm not programmed to lie, Aquarius, and I wouldn't tell you stuff. All right. Very strong Pisces and Cancer energy here. Then Sagittarius, Gemini. See, this person, they're awakening to the deep connection you guys have. Okay. Now, back when I was talking about the Seven of Swords, back in the Rider-Waite days, back in the days of Tarot de Marcel, when tarot was first developed, this was the choice. And it speaks, much like my buddy Roberto over here in TikTok was mentioning, it's about the grand choice that you make with God when you decide to be born into this lifetime. When you clicked accept and decided you want to be an Aquarius. Now, God is currently working to line everything up on your Psalms 91 path to get you to the best outcome. Meanwhile, this person's also been lined up on that path, but it's a slightly rougher paved road. It's got some big Michigan potholes. One of the many reasons I want to move to Tennessee. Anyways, beautiful home on the beach, tiki bar. Yeah. Two of Swords into the Queen of Cups. Maybe I just want a desert island. Yeah, we'll do a desert island, tiki torches, and like volleyballs. Where's that? Right? Maybe Castaway might resonate, or some of you guys might be making some plans to travel or plans for a cruise. But the thing on this is, this person does seem to be like they were a bit of a clout chaser. And couple that up with all the jealousy that they experience, which then they try to push out onto you to make you more jealous, and all it did was set you off, right? The thing on this is, the way that they would go around to everyone that you were talking to, right, made you out to be the villain, right? It was all Aquarius's fault. Remember, like Frankie says, everyone is you pushed out. This person had dealt with so much fears and insecurities from childhood that they were in a survival mode. Leo, Aquarius energy, right? And you took the brunt of it. The thing on this is, it's not you and it's not an ex. It's clear back to their childhood programming. You were brought into their life to help them clear that cycle, break that circle, just like you did. they got slightly delayed into it due to the circumstances around them with the Two of Swords. Could be having to deal with a family member, relative, or with what I was seeing with nurses in hospitals, maybe this person's the one that's trying to butt in on the energy again, still being clout chasing. And even like, well, you're like you're trying to take care of your mom or something, right? And then they're like, no, you have to focus on me, or something about that. Somehow it ties together on this. But with the Lover's card, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, I do see them reaching out to ask for forgiveness. It's not over yet, because you know why? This is why you keep thinking about them too, because there's a deep soulmate connection between the two of you guys. Queen of Cups is talking about real love, unconditional love, and forgiveness. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, they totally get that, right? Some of you guys, this person does have some strong duality in their chart. Gemini and Pisces, okay? Libra is pretty strong too, but you got Sagittarius and Leo. Scorpio again, Cancer, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Whoa, there's a lot of Sagittarius, Gemini, and Pisces in this. Some of you guys, their chart is fully lit up for you. Now, the thing is that they're having to go back around because they're planning to reach out. They still love you. The thing on this is they're still learning how to do the shadow work. So whatever it is that you post on your socials or whatever you left for them or voicemails and texts, they scroll back through that stuff. And that's the thing that they do to remember you by. You know what? With all this Cancerian energy, some of you already have gotten, about 26% of you guys already have gotten a word vomit text. Okay? A novel written or a PDF file or something where it poured they poured their heart out. And you're like, no thanks. And if not, it's going to happen, right? At that point, coming in with this Page of Cups, for those of you that have already gotten the message and you're unsure if it's safe to proceed, I'm seeing here that on this Temperance card to the Nine of Wands, God loves controlling cell phones and algorithm because they're void of human emotions. So like, especially for those of you, if you notice that your cell phone, you could just have it sitting there and it pops up a YouTube video. It just starts playing randomly like your cell phone's possessed. We're all basically holding spirit boxes or Ouija boards in our hands. They are. The messages, the notifications when they come through, what the notification says, that is how your guides, your guardian angels and God are, I don't know why I'm emphasizing that so much, but that's why you guys, it's why you guys are communicating with each other. All the stuff coming into your phone gives you hints on this person and vice versa. Literally, like all their notifications have your name somehow worked into it. You know what I mean? Or they get random like Yahoo News notifications and it's like Aquarius horoscope. And they're like, I don't even read a horoscope. Oh my gosh, that person was an Aquarius. Oh, this person didn't even know the Zodiac order, right? They just be like, oh, those are pretty little cards. Well, they figured out it goes really, really, really deeper, you know? And that's why this novel text here, if you've already gotten it, it is actually sent from the heart. If you haven't gotten it yet, they're finishing up the test. I'm being told, though, Temperance, they will pass it. Queen of Cups to the Page of Cups. You will not suspect this word novel when it shows up. Just like how when Light Taller here showed up in the crow's nest as the Titanic was leaving port, we all figured that out later. The historians were looking like, wait a second, there's three heads in that picture of the it's the famous picture of Titanic being dragged out of port, old dude in a hat sitting on the dock, and there's the smoke billowing as it's getting towed away from the quayside. There's three people in the crow's nest. It was this dude. He popped up somewhere he wasn't supposed to be, at a time he wasn't supposed to be there. Crow's nest, just sitting there looking for binoculars, watching him pull away from port. And he's just like, hey guys, what you up to? What are you doing here? Oh, don't mind me, just looking out. What are you doing? Where the look? You won't even suspect it when it pops up. You'll be in the middle of doing something with one of your friends or a family member. You won't even have your phone near you. That's the wild thing. You're going to come back and have a little brief moment of an anxiety of like, oh my gosh, why wasn't I by my phone? Oh my gosh, he texted me. She texted me. Why wasn't I by my phone? The pause is also divinely guided, just like when you gave him the ultimatum. It's all happening to guide you guys right back together. And God's sitting here in Dr. Evil energy being like, the best part of my plan is no one can stop me, because this person loves the heck out of you. And they feel really bad that they didn't treat you right then. That's why the apology comes in. Upon reflection time, regardless of how long it takes for a person to reflect, they wind up apologizing. They do see the error of their ways. You or them could be born on the 19th or the 29th, the 6th, the 9th, 13th, the 2nd, the 8th, maybe the 28th or the 18th, the 13th, the 24th, the 6th, the 8th, and the 10th. Okay? If it's not a birth date of yours or theirs, I'm being told it's a memorable anniversary date of when something in one of your guys' lives happened, either a great event or a great loss, but the date, or an anniversary, but the date may resonate. Okay? Dig it. All right, let's get into the new person vibes. Onward and forward. All right, and thank you guys for being here too. Love you guys. Aquarius, you know you're awesome. All right, and if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, it is all automated now. Hashtag instant gratification. All you got to do is scan the QR code here on your screen. It'll take you over to the link tree. The first link is the booking site. It'll let you pick the date, pick the time from the available appointments, and as soon as you proceed and book the appointment, it notifies me so that I can reach out to you, send you the link for the Zoom reading. If you choose a Zoom reading with me, where it's like you're here one-on-one live at the table with me personally, I also send you a video of it afterwards, so you've got it to review. Or you can just pick traditional private YouTube video, and then I'll reach out and ask for your questions, your details, and whatever you pick. However, I look forward to reading for you, helping in any way possible, and thank you very much for trusting me with your energies too. It means the world to me. Thank you. And please subscribe, be a part of the channel here in the family. The only thing I'm asking for Christmas, I'm cool. Google pays well. I like my job. It's cool. It's not even a job. It's fun. So if you can just do all the thing I asked for Christmas, I was like, God, could I have 100,000K subscriber plaque for Christmas, please? And thank you. So if you guys wouldn't mind just subscribing, you guys do the notification thing. But if you did, I'd love it, because I do an all signs every Monday night. I do these all throughout the week. There's other stuff. All the link trees got all the cool stuff. But subscribe. And if we can make it to that 100K thing, I will do something around Christmas, and I will actually wrap it, and we will open it together, because it's not mine, it's ours. So thank you. And don't forget, I am coming up for a public appearance on September 14th in Nashville, Tennessee. Public meet and greet, hang out. It's actually a free meet and greet. It's taken care of. I will be announcing the park location, the venue location where it's going to be, and the time on Sunday, September 14th. All right. So if you're in Nashville, Tennessee, come by, hang out. We're going to do an all signs. You can come on the channel. If you read, bring some cards. I don't mind. If you want to see what it gets like, check out the original prototype one that we did back in June. It's in the June playlist. And I look forward to seeing you there. And then Frankie and I loved and adored our collab, and we haven't gotten to read together like just besties in forever. So we will be doing those, making it a regular thing. So make sure you're subscribed to Frankie's Tarot and everybody else in the homepage in the Archer Network. They are ones I like, support, and love and trust. And on September 21st is me and Frankie doing our next one. And then on October 18th, I'll be doing a little Halloween special with Selena from Love Fire Tarot. So there's lots in store, and there's even more stuff I haven't talked about yet. So stay tuned, okay? There are plans and more things. So be a part of the family. And thank you for being here. I love you. And thank you for letting me shout myself out. Okay, cool. Let's get back into it. What's up, Allie Angel? What's going on, girl? How's it going? Angie, we're going for it. I already see it. I see a million, just like Rowdy. I see a million subscribers, and I love every single one of you. I'm an only child with, right now, 70,000 siblings, and I am truly blessed. What's up, Camilla, Stephanie? Thank you guys for being here. Mac, Melissa, you guys are my modesties with the Moseses. You're so cool. I love you guys. All right. Ooh, we're ready. Cool. Oh my gosh. I love this. The 5 of Cups got knocked off the table. You make this person happy. Devil card. You know how you meet this person? It starts in the most awkward of ways. But literally, you beat the devil in the depression with it. So this starts as like, was it some kind of an awkward meetup, or like it starts as a weird fight or something? It's like the energy I'm seeing when a neighbor comes over to chew you out after they moved in or something, because like you leave your rake outside or something, and then all of a sudden it turns into a thing, right? This is a friend you've had a fight with, or okay, give me more details. Hold on, death card. Ah, Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. What are you up to with the Magician? The Magician card on the death card. You're bringing somebody out of the friend zone, and that's the devil card. Ah! Or you want them to bring you out of the friend zone, and you're bummed, and you're like, oh gosh, this is too taboo. We work together. HR won't like us. We live in different states or different countries. That's not going to work. We work together, or we're friends, and the whole friend circle is going to talk. I do think this is a false start vibe that got off the ground, and you guys just kind of, both of you let it go because you're both very busy. But with the Magician card to the Death card, it's transformation. It's like Knight of Wands. Let's give this a try again, right? Oh, this is cool. It's a previous person. So like You tried something with this person, didn't work out, death card. This went completely helter-skelter, Harry Carey on a 2-liter of Mountain Dew, right, Norm? Sometimes you just get a nice cold Budweiser. But no, maybe they were drunk or something. But the thing is, after this down here, you guys get to try something again. It's like that friend or somebody from like school or college, and it's like, we never actually got it off the ground because it was kind of weird and taboo. Like maybe the first time out, you gave a little peck on the cheek or a kiss and it was like, oh, that's awkward. That doesn't make sense. Or you never even showed them attention, right? And they totally want you. Check your Facebook in Messenger box. 6 of Swords. See things from another perspective, Archer, because you said this was for singles too. Okay, gotcha. Hanged Man, 7 of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, 6 of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Wallace Hartley's violin being found 120 years after the ship left port. Strong Pisces energy here too. I dig this though. This is interesting. For my single Aquariuses, you're not gonna believe me till it happens. You got to come back when it does, especially if you like browsing marketplace, because Facebook kept popping up. Because you know what I see happening? This is the energy of like you go to buy a collectible sports glass. Like we've got the 1984 Johnny Benchco Detroit Tigers glass. Johnny Benchco. But the thing on the 7 of Cups is that you're like, I went to go pick up this collectible cup, and then I wound up meeting somebody, and I never got the cups, but I didn't know it was a package deal with the person, and you wind up falling for each other. That's a few variables on this potential 7 of Cups options you got coming in. For those of you that are involved, though, I do see that there's somebody that seems like the taboo is like the work together and the difference in like work shifts or the schedules. Definitely the 6 of Swords would be the distance between you guys, like you met online or something. So they haven't told you that they're actually starting to get their life in order to make things and make time for you. I think as a result of what they went through in the past, they're very used to being alone. They're rather like nomadic, kind of hyper independent. You know what I mean? So this could totally be a Scorpio, right? Somebody that wants to live in the mountains like the Dalai Lama at the top, you know? And so now they're like, oh man, I like Aquarius. And they keep their emotions so close to them as a result of their parents teaching them to like not show emotions. You know, like if they, like for my female Aquariuses, their dad told them, don't cry, men don't cry. You swallow that and swallow it and hold it until you stroke out. Right? Or like for even my male Aquariuses, this is the girl whose mom was like, after what I went through with your father, you don't marry for love, marry for money. And they're kind of figuring that out, that like, I think my parents were stupid. You guys like each other. They just keep their emotions close, right? But you are brought into the, oh yeah, being emotional shows a sign of weakness. No, it shows vulnerability. It shows you're tuned into your emotions. And Aquarius is kind of dig that. The thing on this is that I see that you're going to teach this person how to open up. They're already considering you guys a thing, and they're just a little nervous about proceeding forward due to the tabooness. Some of you guys actually are just keeping it low key down in the workplace because HR you're busted or something, right? Some of you might even work for the city, like a city engineer, city planner, something like that. Or you're in some kind of a building where it's like, we don't let those know. The thing on this is they're so used to being alone. They filled their schedule with work and life and everything else. They were totally content and totally fine. They met you, and it's very much like they were so used to doing it one way, and they're like, oh man, I got to reprogram myself and go this way. So they're not looking for anybody else. They're actually doing the changes to get back into a relationship mindset, right? Even when they found you guys were talking and looking, they're like, I didn't really think I'd fall for Aquarius. I'm surprised. They're telling me right out of the gate they didn't suspect. They're like, I don't know about it. But then that over the time, all of a sudden they're like, wait, I kind of dig this. I like where this is going. I got to start making some time. All right. So out of the blue here, coming up in the next little bit, week ahead or so, the thing is that there will be a clearing of time in the schedule, and you'll get kind of surprised when they're like, you get like really short notice. Hey, crosswatcher, for the female Aquariuses, at least give them like a day or a couple hours to get ready. You know how long it takes a girl to do hair? Be patient, male. Okay. But girls, I got your back. You're okay. The thing in this is, they're going to make time to reach out to you, and it's just literally just going to change overnight. It's like they finally get it. Instead of you're going to have to work on teaching them how to communicate a little bit. See, right? Because they don't say what their plans are with the moon card. They think it's better to like keep it all quiet till it's all done, and they lose track of time and don't realize that like 3 or 4 days have passed, or however long it's been. but I do see them going somewhere with this, with that star card. You're their energetical magnet, and you're the one that's drawing them right back in. Okay? I love that for you. This thing's got strong Pisces, Aquarius energy, Capricorns here. Oh, wow, you're hanging out with your neighborhood. You're like, Archer, I don't see the Aries and the Taurus. They're off there in the distance. We live down here in the Aquarius Pisces area, so help us. Help self. No, there is actually Gemini and Cancer. Leo's here. You do have some pretty heavy Scorpio. The water signs are strong, so if you're feeling emotional, just know it will come to an end shortly right here, okay? The nose knows with the Hierophant, all right? I love this for you. Who's wearing braces? Random side fact. That's cool. Or Invisalign. That's neat. I dig it. Cool. Anyways, remember, this will resonate to any placement of Aquarius in your chart, so leave a comment down below. Let's claim it. And even if you want to just keep your private life private, no problema. All right, you can pop an emoji. Still helps the family in the channel and keeps your private life private. God knows what you're thinking. And all I have to do is, all I'm doing is I'm told manifest. I do not allow to dive into your personal life unless you ask me to. All right, if you do want to book a reading or check out all the other things the channel here has to offer, just check out the QR code right here and the pin link in the bio will take you to the link tree. Otherwise, until next time, Aquarius, I'll see you then. Peace and love. And I'll be back in just a minute or a couple of minutes for Pisces.